Friends, today we are going to see the new lecture of biology and my today's topic is operon. What is operon concept? And in operon concept we are going to see the lac operon model. So let's start. What is operon concept? It is a transcriptional control mechanism of the gene regulation. It is discovered by Francis Jacob and Jacques Monod in the year 1961 and they explain the pathways of metabolism. So for this they have used the bacteria sample, that is E. coli, and they have treated it in the lactose sugar medium, and the cell induced the production of the three different kind of the enzymes which are useful for the digestion of the lactose. The first enzyme is beta galactosidase, which digests the lactose into glucose and galactose. The second is beta galactosidate permease, which is useful for permission of the lactose molecule to enter into the cell. The third enzyme, which is trans-acetylase, which is having the beta galactosidase acetyltransferase, which is responsible for transfer of an acetyl group from acetyl-CoA to the galactosidase. So the synthesis of these three enzymes are generally controlled by the DNA. We call it as an operon. It consists of the three different sites, that is operator sites, which is having the three structural gene Z, Y and A. The action of this gene is regulated by the operator site, which is also known as a repressor protein. Repressor protein is produced by the action of inhibitor. Inhibitor role is to stop the process, that is also known as a regulator gene. That's why the gene expression depends on whether the operator is switched on or it is switched off. If the operator is switched on, the three different kind of the enzymes will start functioning, that is Z, Y and A. They will start transcribing the RNA polymerase into a single mRNA, that is the structural gene is generally known as the cistrons, and it is transcribed as long as mRNA covering the various cistron known as polycistronics. The switching on and switching off is achieved by the protein called as repressor. We call it as a repressor protein, which is useful for the blocking and operating the structural gene. Let's see the example of lac operon. The meaning of lac operon is lactose. And operons is nothing but a regulatory gene which starts producing the enzymes which is responsible for digesting of the lactose sugar. Lactose is a lac operon in E. coli is an inducible operon. The operon is switched on with a chemical inducer called as lactose in the present medium. Lactose consists of the following components, that is regulator gene, promoter gene, operator gene, structural gene and inducer, which is not a component of operon. What is the meaning of regulator gene? It regulates the whole process. The gene controls the operator gene in cooperation with an inducer which present in an cytoplasm. Regulator gene precedes the promoter gene, which is being present immediately adjacent to the operator gene. We are going to see this in the diagram. The repressor protein which binds with the operator gene and repressor stops the action of production of enzyme. That's why we call it as an regulator protein. What is promoter gene? Promoter gene precedes the operator gene. It is just present adjacent to the operator gene. When an operator gene is turned on, the enzyme moves over and the operator gene and the transcriptional gene starts. That's why the promoter gene starts the DNA sequencing and it acts as an template. What is operator gene? Operator gene precedes the structural gene that controls the functioning of the structural gene, as well as when operates, the gene is turned on by the inducer. Operator gene is turned off by the producer of the, we can call it as the repressor gene. The last one is the structural gene, which we call it as the lactose is added to the E. coli and the structural gene catalyzes to produce the mRNA. mRNA is the messenger RNA which is responsible for the production of the polypeptide chain. On the ribosomes, the polypeptide chain act as a catalyst to lactose the cell. Let's see the three different structural genes, that is LAC-Z, LAC-A, LAC-Y. The enzyme produced by LAC-Z is beta galactosidase. The second enzyme that is produced by Y is beta galactosidate permease, and the last one, that is LAC-A, is responsible for the production of enzyme trans-acetylase respectively. This is the exact diagram of the lac operon. You can see here the lac operon regulator genes. First, it is at the 3' end, the regulator gene. When the inducer is absent, you can see there is no synthesis of the mRNA. Therefore, when the inducer is not there, the repressor act. And what repressor do? Repressor blocks the whole genetic activity and there is no formation of the enzymes through the structural gene. But in the case B, when the inducer is present, what is the function of inducer? Inducer gets bind with the repressor and it inactivates the repressor. So when the repressor is inactivated, the promoter starts functioning and operator starts producing mRNA, and mRNA after the translation start producing the different kind of the enzyme which is responsible for the metabolizing the lactose. Let's see the function of inducer. Inducer is chemical in the cytoplasm allolactose which inactivates the repressor. When the lac operon is switched on, the inducer joins the repressor, producing and preventing the binding of repressor to the operator gene. So, the operator gene is free and now the enzyme RNA polymerase can move from promoter to structural gene via the operator gene. What is the role of the lactose? The lactose acts as an inducer of its own breakdown. When the inducer level falls, the operator is blocked on and by the repressor. So the structural genes are repressed, or we can say it is inactivated. Thus, we call it as a negative feedback. I hope you understood the process of lac operon. The references are taken from Google, State Board textbooks and internets. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any query, then you may call me on the given number. Thank you for watching the video.